Hello, everybody. It's Andrew Hutchings here. Still not a licensed physician. Still getting weird lighting. And never giving medical advice. And this video is about when is it most important to take vitamins or minerals or supplements or whatever. And it's really very simple, so probably I should have made this video the other way and made it a short, as it's called on YouTube. But long story short, when you are deficient in them, or prophylactically to prevent deficiency. So, if you have a really good diet, you're not going to be deficient in anything. Well, I should say, if you have a really good diet and you have good sun exposure, you're not going to be deficient in really anything. But if you don't, you're probably going to be deficient in something. One thing, two things, three things, who knows how many things. Then it is good to take things to make up for those deficiencies. Now, best thing would be to get a comprehensive blood test, a test for everything. You're probably not going to do that. So what you can do is take like a multivitamin as a prophylactic against broad spectrum, even though it doesn't have everything it should have. I don't know why they don't put everything in it that should be in it. Maybe it's to make more money, I don't know. Even the best multivitamins are lacking things like vitamin D, very much magnesium. That's just physically hard to put in a multivitamin. Same thing with like very much zinc. Same thing with very much potassium. But they could make like a multivitamin powder that has like all the vitamins plus the minerals. I haven't seen them. I don't know if they exist, but they're certainly not common. So multivitamin is like broad spectrum safety net prophylactic, and then you can get blood work done on certain things that most people are deficient in. Now, most people are deficient in vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, potassium, and some people, perhaps fitness people, can even be deficient in sodium, because usually people get that from the junk food they eat. If you're cooking a lot at home and you never add salt to anything, you probably don't get much sodium unless you're eating something with a lot of salt naturally. But if you're into like fitness and bodybuilding and you're eating chicken and you're eating steak and you're eating tomatoes and rice and whatever else you eat, you're probably not getting much sodium. So very possibly you could be deficient in that as well, which means you could also be deficient in iodine. So test for those ones, those 7, and find out which of them you're deficient in, if any. Probably you'll be deficient in one of them. And then you can supplement, test again, and see if your levels are sufficient. Because supplementation is rather pointless if it's unneeded. I don't think I need to explain that. Because after you have enough, it doesn't make a difference if you have more. Sometimes it does, but for the most part, not big difference. And some things you can have too much of. So yes, multivitamin is good broad spectrum prophylactic in case you're deficient in some random thing, or you just don't get it one day out of the week, or you don't get it 1 week out of the month, and then checking and supplementing if you need them with your vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, potassium, sodium, iodine. I think there was one other I said. I'm forgetting right now. Vitamin D, magnesium, zinc, potassium, sodium, iodine. I even said another one people are often deficient in, but I can't remember it right now. So you can go back 2 minutes ago to when I said it and see what that other one was, because I'm having a mental blank. But there you have it. That's the best way to supplement with things. And make sure that it's in a bioavailable form. So like vitamin B12, for example. If you look at an energy drink, they all have got like 10,000% of your daily intake of vitamin B12. But are you going to absorb it? Not really. Some of it, who knows how much of it. But it's cyanocobalamin, which has been shown to not be very bioavailable to the... Yeah. So personally, I take methylcobalamin, and personally, I'm going to start eating liver to get it in natural form more. Other things like magnesium and minerals are best in amino acid chelated forms. So like magnesium glycinate or magnesium lysine. You don't want like magnesium stearate or magnesium oxalate. You want it bound to an amino acid. I hope you like this video. My website is andrewhutchings.org, where you can hire me for consultations. And my Instagram is natural_true_fitness. Time to watch TV with my fiance. What? No TV with fiance wife? Only ice cream for fiance wife, no TV right now.
It's very stupid.
It's called comedy. She says it's very stupid, in case you couldn't hear.